Okay. Mm. Yep, got air channel. Let's see. Does it say anything? I'm not seeing a live option. Which is good, obviously. But I am on YouTube. Did we go through on... Maybe live? There we go. Nice. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. If you're watching, I am basically doing the ending storyline quest for Dragon Quest Builders 2. And this is the part of the story where you're basically befriending all the monsters instead of killing them, and you are rescuing Malroth and going through getting some of the more flamboyant decorations for your builds and what you want to do. If you've never played this game, it's really cute, actually. I do love it. This is like my third playthrough, and I've actually really enjoyed this game. Like, when I first got it, I bought it off of Gamefly, and I borrowed it off of Gamefly, and then I ended up liking it so much, I actually just went ahead and purchased it. Just because it just was fun. I thought it was really cute, and it's got that like Minecraft vibe where you're building everything, but you're also you know, being able to have some of the fun elements as far as a storyline go along with it. So it makes it really really neat, basically. So yeah,
Hello,
hopefully.
how are you, Jim West 1980?
Hi, Jim West. So yeah, hopefully you're just popping in.
SNNRRR a cat's work is never done. Snore time for a superlilu's siesta. Yawn.
uh, yeah, so hopefully you're gonna enjoy just, you know, watching and vibing along with Malroth and little Sin here, my character. And I'm just going through the storyline, and it'll be really cute later on when I get to fly the buggy around and go with that. But I've really enjoyed actually playing this game. Like I said, it's actually really fun. I find myself really getting into it and just, you know, cool, I need to do this now. And then after you beat the storyline, you can pretty much go through and build up your Isle of Awakening even more. And you can like do a whole bunch of blueprints, and you can even create your own blueprints. So there's a lot you can really do with it. And, you know, I've had this game now for quite a few many years, and I always find myself gravitating back to it. So I have a lot of fun with it, and I don't care how many times I've played it. I play it over and over and over again. So, but yeah, hopefully, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Pop it in the chat. You know, feel free to interact. I'll do my best to interact as best as I possibly can. And yeah, welcome in. Really appreciate anybody just stopping by and watching me play. So cool. All right. Let's get into this. I need to go make some more materials, and I've got to basically put in the materials for the monsters to start building it for me. So I've got to come up with the actual materials to get the things made, and then I've got to actually put in what they need to actually build it into these things so they can continue building for me. Makes things a whole lot easier. These blueprints are getting a little bit more complicated and going to have a lot more pieces to them, and you've got to have a lot more materials to go with that. And I've kind of set up an additional set of things over here because you almost need like 3 of these going on just to do different things to get different materials, at least. But it definitely helps with those. We're basically looking for Malrothium and iron and a bunch of other things that you don't normally have. And I've got to take some of these other materials and make stuff with them. All right, so now I can come over here. And now that I've got some of those materials, I can grab the amount I need. And then once I have an amount, I just keep going with all that. So all right. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Note to self. Stop clicking buttons. Stop clicking buttons. Hey. All right, let's see if these will get me some more Malrothium. And even with the even with the monsters, I find it funny. So like in order to eat, instead of making, you know, really nice dishes like on the Isle of Awakening and whatnot, I actually have to make like slimy steak or vile vines. It's actually really cute. They really did a good job of like incorporating the monsters in here towards the end of the story. So, ooh, I need gold ignits. Which material is going to give me those gold ignits? Trying to remember which ones will do that. And looks like they're going to want another one of these. So I need to go put another one over there for them, I think. Let's see. Let me go pop some of these materials into the thing here. Oh, wait. I'm going to need that. The exclamation points, those are ones that, that's part of a quest that you're going to need to actually do. Those are materials that, like, if they ask you for specific rooms or specific things to create things for them, you're going to want to have those to be able to put in as a room they're specifically looking for. So, like, that's part of a quest room. And, like, these, like, that little white thing up there, that's means blueprint. So that's what you're actually needing to put in for them to be able to use so they can actually build the blueprint out while you're putting the other rooms together and getting the other materials for them. And of course, they're trying to get into it while I'm trying to get into it, so that is no worky. So, all right, there we go. So those blueprints are in there. Okay. Now I need to come back over here and ask this homie what else he needs, because I totally forgot. Where did he go? Oh, quest giver's down there. Okay, I gotta go find him. So I gotta come down here, and as you can see, the world's ending. It's all black over there. A bunch of stuff has actually been taken away. Let's go talk to homie here. See what I gotta remember what he needs. I saved this last night before I went to bed, and totally forgot what he asked for. So he wants to convert the Haven of Hargon's chapel into a summoning chamber. And so I'll need an unholy altar, a forbidden altar, and a storage bay. And then we'll also need some sinister sconces, so like 2 of them, and a false idol. And then peculiar pillars, sorry, not pillows, pillars. So yeah, and that will make the summoning chamber complete. Okay, well, I gotta go get all of those materials, and then I gotta go put them in the room that I believe has the altar in it over here. And got to put that all together in the right spot to make said summoning chamber. So, let me come back over here. I already got that. I need 2 of those pillars. Okay. I need 2 of those sconces. And I need a false idol. I want to kind of get this out of the way so it stops confusing me when I go in here to try to, like, do the stuff for the blueprint as far as that goes. Because it's real easy to get yourself confused when depending on what material you need to be able to work on stuff. So I want to try to get some of these materials out of the way and done with and try to get him happy so that way I can move on with getting the other materials that I need. So, all right. And I believe this is where he's going to say he wants the summoning chamber. He already has an unholy altar here, I thought. But, you know, he's being high maintenance, as per normal. Monsters, man. They just are high maintenance in general. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you know, does he want another altar? As you can see, I'm 72% built on the monster arc. Okay. So let's put this in here. Let's see if we can get this made. The question is where... He didn't really specify where he wanted these, so I'm just gonna pop them in here where I think they go, and let's see if it actually works. Put the sculpture gallery. Oh, that's funny. That's not what I was going for, but okay. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna put that there, and then that here. Did that... I'm still missing something because it didn't actually... I didn't mean to make a sculpture gallery. And of course, now we've also got a monster attack from other monsters who are dark monsters that are just pissed off at us that want to wreck all of our progress of building stuff. Because the whole thing about the Children of Hargon is they believe in destruction, not creation. But they need creation in order to have destruction. It's really quite a weird cult line. Let's go with that. But it is also stupid cute that, you know, they go through this. So, let's see. So I needed... I could have swore... That did not pick it up. What am I missing here? Maybe just take off those... Let me take these off here first, because maybe that's what's preventing this. Why do I have 3 unholy altars here? Good lord, how many of these did I accidentally make? That's just silly. Try again. There we go. Alright. No? This is a trick. You gotta just get this just right. Let me go back and talk to Homie again here, because obviously I'm not getting this correct. I must be either getting the numbers wrong or something to that effect. That. If you're watching, I got a text message and had to answer it. Go figure. Alright. Okay, so let's get back to this. I need to talk to the guy again. Let's figure out what am I doing wrong. Because I need to get this out of the way. Alright, so... Convert the Haven of Hargon's chapel into a summoning chamber. Okay. Room contains an unholy altar. Already got that. Forbidden altar and a... Ah, the storage bay. I think that's what I'm missing. Sinister sconce. Okay. False idol. Okay. And peculiar pillars. Okay, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the storage bay. So let me go grab a storage bay and pop that in there really quick. I accidentally made entirely too many of those little, unholy altars, which is ridiculous. But, it happens. It's fine. All right. Run around, catch all these little hearts. Okay. And let me make myself another storage bay. All right, let's see. Where is a storage bay? Storage bay, storage bay, storage bay. Where'd it go? Why don't I see that here? Oh, for crying out loud. Really? Ah, more monsters trying to beat up my stuff. Come on. Let's not have you kill my buggy, please. Yeah, let's not say you did. Okay, so, there. Now, technically... Okay, I need more Malrothium. Okay, so that's my problem. So I need to come over here, and I need to grab some stuff and make some more Malrothium. And I gotta make a storage bay. That's what I'm missing. Storage bays, go figure. Okay. And in case you're wondering, I'm on Twitch too. So yeah, what you're seeing over there in the left-hand corner of my stream, if you're here on YouTube, is a Pando. It's a little cat named her Lilu, after my cat at home. Lilu's actually a black cat in real life, but she's got quite like almost orange cat energy. She does her own thing. So she also likes to talk to the demons in the house. It's fine. She's little goofball, so, but love her dearly. And I thought the Pando thing was just adorable because, gotta have my cats somewhere because they like to be involved because they're cats. All right, let's put this in here and let's see if this fixes this and makes this a summoning chamber like they're wanting. Yep, there we go. Okay, so made it a summoning chamber. Alright, so I now got his quest complete, which is good, because now I can just concentrate on making the materials for the actual blueprint. This blueprint will eventually... It's considered to be the monster arc, and it is actually a building that will protect all the monsters, and they can hide out here while, their doomsday is coming, and they're trying to avoid the big monster hand that pops out and, tries to take them off. But then, eventually when it starts going like that, it'll eventually pick up and it'll be like a spaceship that flies off with all the monsters. It's really stupid cute. So, and then I think on one of my playthroughs, they ended up coming back to the Isle of Awakening, but I think I missed it on the last playthrough, so hoping I got it right this time. I've got to make sure that I go through and do some After Effect quests towards the end to get it so they eventually come back to Isle of Awakening. Okay. And one of the monsters is a robot, so, his little words here, the blip blip, underestimate that Doomsday will arrive when he is fully awoken. Imagine that in a robot voice. It's cute. Okay, so some of these, sometimes I kind of read these to myself. But Griswold, which is the monster, the skeleton dude right over there, he puts pumpkins on his head and dances? He likes flexing his muscles in front of half-naked miners? Do not take us for fools, Sin. The Master of Destruction would never partake in such puerile pastimes. That's Helen, apparently, and the green things. And then NH04, bzz, pardon me, but the countdown timer for Doomsday is ticking. We must finish constructing the Ark. Yeah, way to get us all back on track there, bro. Then we need you to prepare all the necessary building materials. Why, yes. If you need more raw materials to make extra items, you must process the molted body parts of our master in the Forbidden Altar. Please bear in mind that each body part only produces certain materials. Try transforming different parts until you find the materials that you need. So yeah, it's a guessing game. Whereas like on the Isle of Awakening, you mine certain ores to get specifically what you need. This is more of a trial and error, figure out what specific materials you've gathered that will actually create the items that you need to be able to make those materials. It would appear the Ark's construction is proceeding at a pace. However, I still worry that doomsday will strike before we're able to finish. Yeah, we know. Okay. And we got to ring the builder's bell. So we basically entice more monsters to come over here. And it'll help build the Ark faster. And then these guys have extra quests for me on top of it. Okay. Okay. And homie here is getting hungry. So he wants a gory grill house. It's supposed to say gory grill house, but you know, he's got his little slurp and speech impediment. So yeah, it's grill house. Though I can feel my grumbling tummy. So he's saying I need to. All the room needeth is a meaty, marshy mountain, a storage bay, and a brick barbecue. So to make it meaty, marshy mountain, you'll need to have a Gorth board, vile vines, manky meat, and frog tooth. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got the vile vines and the manky and the frog tooth. I don't have any manky meat, I don't think. So okay. Okay, so I'll have to probably come back and talk to him a little bit, but I've got some stuff there to grab it. I gotta basically build him basically a kitchen. And see how it's got the ambience on this? This is basically filling in all of the flamboyant
there, my furry friends. You can ape and play with
materials.
me in the Super Lulu Pet Cafe, available right here in this Twitch extension. Wahoo! Let's say go.
Wahoo. My little Lilu Pando. She's cute. Okay. Alright. And then let's talk to this guy. What do you need, homie? Okay. And he wants a... He'll want another room too. He wants you to save the plant life. He's very concerned about, you know, the planet and making sure that the plant life survives as well. He's a horticulturist. He really likes his gardening. So he wants a creepy conservatory. And he needs a storage bay. Good lord, they both need storage bays at this. Like, all these people just want storage bays. Budding foxgloves and blooming foxgloves, and then that's his creepy conservatory. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I think I have some of those materials already that I've already gathered while I've been running around. Since this is the like third or fourth playthrough for me, I'm obviously remembering some of the stuff that I had gotten before and whatnot, so I've been kind of like just grabbing some of those materials. But what I do need to do though, let me make sure we still get some of these. Okay. Let me put some of this stuff here in these. Because at least it's storage based. Some of this stuff I can kind of like just pack in here and... Alright. So that's part of that. Okay. So that's part of the creepy conservatory up here. So that one's going to be a little bit easier to make, which is a bonus. Let's see. Bring these over here. Okay. Now, let's go take some of these teefies here, and let's see if that actually gives me... I'm going to need some gold ignits. So let me see if that gives me some of the gold ignits that I'm looking for. And then let me go ahead and grab some more of these blocks. And start putting some more of these in there as soon as I get more materials. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we got some wood, we got some gold ingots, we got some glass, and we got some Malrothium. Perfect. Yeah, so doing some of these more, like the teeth and the fangs here from Malroth is pretty much a little bit... Ooh, I didn't know I could put it in multiples here. How did I not know that after, like, 3 or 4 playthroughs? What? Oh my god, I thought I had to put in one at a time. What the hell have I been smoking this entire time? How did I not know that? Okay, that was just... Wow. 3rd or 4th playthrough, and I'm still finding stuff about this game that I should have known after, like, the 2nd playthrough. How? I'm baffled at myself. I really am. That's just silly. I can't believe I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you know, you learn something new every day, I suppose. That's crazy, Fide. That's so crazy. I have to laugh at myself every once in a while, you know? Like, that's just nuts. Okay. All right, so think... There we go. Trying to get as many of these as I possibly can to pop in there so they can continue building while I'm doing the other stuff of trying to make them happy. Okay, let's pull out these materials. Materials. Okay. Making stuff that's flamboyant. Okay. All right, now let's go. Let me pop these down here for a second. I'll come back to those in a minute. Let me go pop these into the storage bay over there so they can do this. Okay. Gotta go put these items in here. And now they can come over and grab these at will. And then while I'm doing other stuff, they can be building the arc for me. And I don't have to keep, you know, telling them what to do, basically. Okay. All right, so all of those, let's see. Okay, that actually gave me quite a bit. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's do... Okay. Okay. Another idol here too while we're at it. Man, they're really obsessed with these creepy idols, just saying. But then again, they're monsters. Why does that surprise me? It shouldn't surprise me, but it surprises me. That's just silly. Okay. Alright. Pop that in there, pop that in there, pop that in there. You know, I just realized I could probably use that, and probably use that for materials to make other stuff. So, let's bring this back over here. Okay. You know, this hole, I actually have multiples of each one in here. Man, how did I not know this? Not that I want to waste them, but seriously, I thought I only had to do one at a time. That's just crazy. You know what that makes me want to do? Is go test out the theory of, like the food stuff when it's on the little fires over here. You know, I'm going to go test that theory out for a second, because, you know, I've been doing this for, like, ever. So let's see here. So, nope, that one doesn't let me do multiples. Okay, well, alright. Still, the materials being able to go in there and make multiples at the same time, that is way more helpful. So bonus. Alright. 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 Meanwhile, let me pull one of those. And you know what else I really want to grab? Hang on a second. Alright, let me grab some of these blocks. Because what I'm going to do here is I need to make his little... He wants his flower garden, you know? Gotta make him his flower garden. But I don't want to... Let's do this. Let's make one right here. Doesn't have to be a very big room. Just needs to have these items in it. Couple of a door. Okay, there's my basic room size. Okay, and then I need to put in a storage bay. We're going to put that right here. And then let's start putting in some of these. These are a little bit bigger. So they take up a little bit more space. Actually, you know what? Let's take that over here. Might possibly should have made this bigger. Didn't need to be super huge, but you know, I forgot how big these flowers are. There we go. All right, they're a little mushed. They're a little mushed. They look a little ridiculous. They're growing on top of each other. But you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna go grab something to make a door and see if, oh, look, I can raise the base's level by ringing the bell. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. I still need to make a little door for that room so I can complete that and get him done with. Okay, doors, doors, doors. Aha, here we go. Doors of doom. That's very important. Doors of doom. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. And they're gonna need some more of these. Okay. We finally got some more of those. Okay. Let's go get rid of the Doors of Doom and go finish his quest over here and get his little thing made, because one less set of stuff in my... Oh, I forgot I need bigger, wider things for these doors. I'm used to the Isle of Awakening and the door sizes being like normal, and you only need like 2 blocks. So there we go. Small creepy conservatory. I've made Griswold happy. He's a horticulturist at heart. Go figure. Okay. No. I didn't mean to talk to you about that. I was trying to talk to homie over there. Yes, I know. Okay. So he's happy now. Everybody's happy. They're giving me hearts. They're basically saying what a good job I did. Freaking phenomenal, which is awesome. All right. There we go. All right. Griswold's very happy. He's very happy that he didn't chop my bones off at the beginning when he first met me, because he threatened to do so, yes. It's funny. I blame the stupid sword for my bad attitude back then. Holding a weapon in your hand all the time just makes you want to swing it at someone, you know? Yeah, we get you, Griswold. He's like, you're kidding. Another monster like me nearly chopped your noggin off when you were a prisoner on a ship? Why am I not surprised? It's in our nature to chop first and ask questions later. Of course it is. On behalf of the animated skeletons everywhere, I apologize. Well, that's so sweet of you, Griswold. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. I wanted to thank you. Without your help, I'd never be able to see Aeropostale, Grimville, or in 04H again. So thanks. I'll do everything in my power to bring you and your mate, the Master of Destruction, together again. I owe you that much. Ah, how sweet. The monsters do have a kind souls about them, even though they're monsters and, you know, little heathens at times. They really do have a soft heart. It's fine. All right, and I think I might make this the kitchen over here that he wanted, the grill house on this side. In previous builds, I've always done it over here, but I feel like that room's already made, and, you know, I can go ahead and just build less, or have less materials there that I need to come out with, you know. Oh, there we go again. Oh, these monsters trying to take away my building stuff. Those rat bastards. All right. All right, you monsters, come on now. You know, if you're that butthurt, just move in over here. They just gotta try to make your life difficult, you know? All right, so there's those. Let's go give them some more materials, because they're already griping at me. They don't have enough materials to finish. And let's put this in here. Let's go see what else I'm missing. All right. I need more Malrothium. Okay, so let's see if this gives me a Malrothium here. I don't want to be wasting all my materials, because I need, depending on where I'm going, like the next phases, I got to have more materials. So I don't want to be just putting a whole bunch on there and making a whole bunch, because, you know, you just never know what you're going to actually get off of these. So I'm trying to just see what does what. All right. This should be the last of the materials I need for the blueprint, but let me just double check. Yeah. So the rest of these are all exclamation points saying of what I needed. So those are more quest than actual blueprints. So I think I've got all the materials I need for the blueprint for them to be finished with this part of it. Let's just double check everything. Let's organize this too as well while we're at it here. Okay. And obviously I need to eat. I'm getting a little low. There we go. Let's take this back. He needs helms, apparently. I did not see that in my thing. Is that something... I think I need to hit the builder's bell now. You know what? We're going to make this a little bit more fancier. Putting candles everywhere or, you know, lights everywhere tends to make a room fancy, which is really cute. So yeah, I'm just going to start putting some stuff up there. All right. Let's go ahead and ring the bell because ultimately I need to get those other things. I think I'm going to get some more recipes once I ring the bell. Okay. All right. If anybody's just popped in or lurking or watching, you know, if there's anything that you want to see specifically or want me to call out, pop it in the chat or just sit there and watch. Totally fine too. Don't mind lurking. All right. So yeah, I was right. So doing the builder bang on the bell just gave me some extra recipes. So when he says he needs a helm, that means I can go make a helm at the table, and then I can finish the other stuff. Okay, so... Oh, we got some more monsters to welcome in. There's some more monsters. Caw, we heard strange ringing sounds and took a wing over here. What in the world are you lot doing here? You're a builder? And this is your ark? Well, knock me down with a feather. We'd better destroy it. Stand back. Wait just a second. Grimville, the cute little dragon with a speech impediment, just kills me. It's hilarious. Now, listen here. We don't accept that sort of behavior on our art, not when construction is nearly complete. Why don't you join us instead? But the children of Hargon said, silence! There's no ifs or buts about it. Now hurry up and start building. They just become indentured servants to freaking start building stuff. They come in to see what's happening and they end up being put to work. Ah, blimey! Friends with the master. That's quite a feather in your cap. All right, we'll lend you a hand. A pair of gremlins and gaggle of gargoyles join the crew of the Ark. Oh, nice. I got gargoyles while I'm at it. Okay, cool.
You can pet me all day at the Twitch extension Pet Cafe. Let's say play, friends. Wahoo.
Wahoo. Wahoo. Stinking cute. I like my little pando. It's adorable. Alright, so let's hop up here and grab some of these hearts. You know, one thing that does suck is in the Isle of Awakening, I've got like a little thing that I can go flying, and over here it just, you know, it vanishes. You don't get the option in the monster sector. Alright, so made him happy here. Yes. Time is of the essence. We know. Balance. Okay. Astute observation. Hargon's wiser than all of us combined. Uh-huh. Okay. We must convene with Adam. I know you're the children's top brat and everything, but we're shorthanded enough as it is. Stop wasting time and start building. This little dragon dude, little Grimville, man. He is quite the little slave driver. That included you too, Sen. You can twiddle your thumb on the blueprints finished. Back to work. Well then. Alright. Tell the builder how to build. Go figure. That's hilarious, though. He's just gotten all kinds of into building, and he's not supposed to be a builder at all. But this is the underside of where the ark is. And again, as you can see, this is the world at the moment. This is everything that has been destroyed. Gotta hop up here. Okay. Alright, so he's missing his ship's wheel. Let me go ahead and start making some of the other stuff. So, I need this. I need a bonfire, okay? So, well, let's make his ship's wheel, because, he's not going to be happy unless I give him his dang ship's wheel. I still need to go pick up some other people out there, other monsters. Okay, so, what was this? The Mighty Marsh Mountain. So I needed Goresborg. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. Arc Blueprint. Dun, dun, dun. Such a sense of accomplishment to finish that, you know? Alrighty. Well, the one thing that I can put up is the storage bay. Okay, I gotta remember what all these rooms are gonna end up being here. Quarry Grill House, and then there was something else. Let's go here, because we're gonna need, I think... Yeah, I think I decided this is gonna be our Quarry Grill House. So we're gonna put that right there, because we need that. That's like a chest, basically. And then I'm gonna need to get... Let's go talk to this guy again down here. What else do I need to make? Okay, so let's see. Meaty Marshy Mountain, Storage Bay, and a big brick barbecue. Still haven't got enough stuff to make that. Alright, let me see. Alright. I think I need to go gather some stuff to get some... Oh, wait. Hang on. I do have the manky meat. Oh. Okay, if I could just make the little things, I might have the stuff to actually do it. Look at me not looking at my bags and figuring out what I have and what I don't have. That's hilarious. Okay. Yep. Needed a bonfire. So where's the bonfire? There it is. Okay, so let's make the bonfire. Okay. And then okay, now we can make that. So that's gonna be the easy part. Okay. So that is the let's go in here. Let's put this down. Yeah. Simple kitchen. Isn't that cute? Okay. So. Okay. Meaty, marshy. Okay, I'll need to make the meaty, marshy mountains. So. Got a storage bay. We got the brick barbecue. We got 2 of that. Okay. So, in order for me to make the meaty mountain, I'm going to cook up a Gorith board. Okay, so I'll need the vile vines, the manky meat, and a frog stool. Okay. Alright, so I just basically need to... Oh, no. Yes, I didn't mean to talk to him again. Did not mean to talk to him again. Okay, dude. Yeah. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Let me cook. OMG. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. So I need the... Oh, I need to start putting some stuff down in here. Okay. Put this away, put that 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 away. Don't need any of this right now. Alright, so I've got the frog stools. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got basically the 3 ingredients that I need to make that thing. So, now if these little guys... There, and there. Alright. Okay. Now, if they just stay out of my way, hopefully I won't talk to any of them again. And, get myself stuck, you know? End up doing more things. Jeez. This is redonkulous, you know? All right. Ah! These monsters are trying to break my arc. So rude. Don't be breaking my arc. No. Come on, other monsters. I need you to come help me fight these things. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go put that little, now that I've made that, I should be able to pop it in here, I think. Hopefully that will, nope, putting it in there does not work. Okay, maybe just setting it down in here. Whoops. Let's try this again. I obviously did something wrong. Okay. All right, come back here. Grimville, I need to talk to you again. So I gotta make that thing. And then what else do I have to make to basically complete it? Come here. All right. So, meaty marshy mountain. Storage bay, brick barbecue, and a room. Okay. Okay. So we cook up the Gorth board. So when that's done, we'll have that. Okay. You can find the vile vine at the, okay. Yeah. If you ever need manky meat in the hair, okay. Full of it. Okay. Be sure to build the Gorth, okay. Well, meaty marshy mountain. Okay. So maybe I gotta take that meal and I gotta take it up to my work table and do that. Okay, let me try that. Okay. All right, let's see. So we've got that. Let's see if there's... Yeah, meaty marshy mountain. Okay, so I gotta wait for this to finish, and then instead of trying to put it into here someplace, I've got to basically take it over there and actually build the meaty marshy mountain. How I did not figure that out to begin with, you know, not exactly sure. Alrighty. Okay, so there is the Gorish board. That's the piece that I need. There's our meaty mountain. Let's go finish his room that he wants. There we go. Gory Grill House. Okay. Now we've made him happy. He's very impressed. All right. So now the nice thing about that is if I put materials in there for them to cook, they'll make extra stuff just like on the island of, or the Isle of Awakening. They'll basically make you meals so you don't necessarily have to do it yourself all the time, which is nice. That does kind of help a little bit. Because you definitely want to stay fed and all that jazz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these materials here. Let's see. Let's put away 2 of them. This one, let's put away... Let's do 14. And then this one... Okay. That way I've got my own materials to make so I can do that, but they can make some meals themselves. And now, of course, you know, we've attracted too much attention from the other monsters that are threatening the area, that are trying to shut us down. And so, you know, we got to have a full-on battle here. So, got to do a full-on battle. All right, shadow fiends. Let's beat these shadow fiends, shall we? All right. So, off to the right hand side, you can see defeat the enemy. There is basically going to be a total of 20 monsters to defeat, and they will come in waves. You've got all of the monsters you've already accumulated fighting against the shadow monsters, and you're fighting. Basically, try not to die, obviously. And then you don't really want that base integrity to get super low. I mean, they'll repair it if they get over there and start like doing that, but if you get down to 0, obviously then you fail and you end up, you know, epically failing and dying. But if you can help it, you prefer not to have any damage to your actual base. And the thing with the monsters is you can see these little blue circles right around here. They are basically like magical powers of the monsters. A little bit more complicated because it puts you to sleep and you have a hard time, getting them down. I'm trying to get my health back up. And in some senses, I do kind of let the monsters do like most of the work. That rat bastard. That hurt, dude. I let them try to do most of the fighting work on this. Just because I got so many of them, I don't have to work super hard for it. Not to mention the fact there's limited resources in this land. It's not like I do actually have... Ooh, I got a new suit of armor. Nice. There's not a lot of healing potions in this part of the world, so yeah, it doesn't give me healing much. I can eat stuff, but I don't have like a healing herb like I did in the other one that would just, heal my points. So trying to be a little bit more frugal with the materials and whatnot. Okay. Teehee! Not only did we give those hideous shadows a good splatting, but we protected the Ark. Look at us go, Francesca. So cute. Indeed. Until recently, destruction was all I knew and all I cared for. But now I know the value of protecting and that value in protecting that which one holds dear. Good Lord, that's a mouthful. Creating things and defending one's creation is certainly a more taxing undertaking than crushing one's enemies, and yet I find it oddly satisfying. Why, yes, you do. I've always considered myself a devoted acolyte of the children of Hargon, yet recent revelations have tested my convictions. Well, I would say so. But now that test is over. I wash my hands of the destruction, for it tears the path of salvation from beneath our very feet. The way forward could only be built. I have reached the same conclusion. From this moment on, we build, build, build. Long live the builder. Oh boy. Didn't take very much to bring them over to the building side, just saying. Said, why do you look so gloom? Everybody's saying how great it is to be a builder. I thought you'd be a squidgen happier. Well, disengage gloominess, inquiry protocol, or air apostle, engage productivity vector. The threat from the shadow fiends has passed. Let us return to work on the arc. Okay. Them arc suffered some damage in that last battle. Yep. You just leave the repairs to us. We're builders too now. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, let's talk to little Grimville again. Okay, let's see. Calculate, don't have the materials or art to upgrade the buggy. Okay, need more materials. Okay. Let's see. It's a bit beyond a bird brain like me, but don't you turn the master's molded body parts into materials? Yeah. Perhaps there's one out there you haven't found yet. In fact, I think I spotted something when I was out on the wing earlier. Ah. Okay. Is a great big thing, an enormous eyeball. So yep, we need some eyeballs. Alrighty. Extrapolating from existing data sets, I estimate that one of those eyes will possess tremendous energy. Okay. There's only one thing for it, son. Take the air postal with you and bring home some of the enormous eyeballs back. 5 should do the trick. Okay. So, I've got to go get those eyeballs, because that's how I can actually upgrade the little buggy. And look at that. I got me some cute new little armor in the last battle. The Oriole armor. Oriole armor. Nice. So, yeah, snazzy. And I got a new little shield as well. I believe I might get a new upgraded weapon here pretty soon. Alright, but let's go ahead and take this cute little buggy for a ride. This thing will eventually fly. It's stupid cute. Let's go see if we can get some more stuff. And gotta look out for the big hand that comes across. Trying to, Woo! That's not cool, dude. Wrong button. Wrong button. Yeah, that hand is what we're trying to avoid. Alright, run over the spiders. Run over all the shadow monsters. Whoa! Ah! The hands! The hands! They're ruining... Ah! No! Alright, gotta look out for those hands, because they're just trying to take you right off the thing, and then on top of it, take off all your little, places to drive here, you know? Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, shnikes! Oh! Biscuits. Well, that was a mistake.
Mamma mia. Feline fame is a hard. More belly rubs and lasagna, pronto. Okie dokie.
Alrighty. Had to clip that moment, because, you know, that was pretty, that was a big oops. and the couple times I've played that, I don't think I've done that too many times. I think that's one of the first times I've ever gone off the side of there. That's crazy. Can't believe I did that. But, you know, it's all right. That's what save points are for, apparently, you know? But I got to start back from over here. So, let's try this again. And this time, let's hope I don't fall off the side of a freaking wall. It'll be nice when this little thing flies. All right. Back through here again. Yep. Shortcut. Okay. Cool. Back over here. All right. Let's try to do this again without falling off. That would be nice. Eek. Eek. Yikes. Yikes. Come this way instead of the other way. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. That's where I needed to go. I was close before, but yeah. Epic fail. It's fine. Epic fails. I mean, I did say you all are in for epic fails if you came in to watch me. It's not like I'm totally perfect at this, you know? Okay. Could it be that gigantic glob of glowing red goo? It looks a bit creepy and at the same time slime is quite pretty. Alrighty. Well, I guess that's what they call pretty. Let's go ask the big pink chap over here. Let's see what he says. Huh? What? Grah? I have half a mind to blow up any fool who dares disturb my dreams or destruction. Know you not the name of Adam the Abominable? Well, I haven't met you before, so no. Gahaha. Well, you know it now, for I am he, Adam, Grand Inquisitor of Children of Hargon. Let the name ring long and loud in your ears like a mighty explosion. Okay. You two are certainly an unlikely pairing. What is a human girl doing all the way out here in the company of a metal slime? Well, you might ask. What? You came to collect the Master of Destruction's enormous eyeballs? I see. Well, then cast your gaze to that red orb. What you seek is inside. I just hope you're a competent swimmer and not too squeamish. By the way, when you say collect, you do mean to handle the Master's relics with utmost respect, don't you? Well, that depends. If I remember correctly, this was going to be a challenge. All right, let's see. I believe I got to, yep, I got to swim all the way up in there. And all this red goo is just... So you got to keep your breath, and at the same time, that's how you swim. It is utterly ridiculous. They did not think this part through when you got to swim. Just saying. Okay, and these are the red orbs you gotta collect.
Everyone, it's Amy, Super Lilu. Let's go on an adventure together, Mamma Mia. Okie dokie, here we go. Wahoo.
There's one. A little pando is just, you know, having fun hanging out. Eee! Oh, come on. It is so hard to swing your hammer and do this at the same time. And at the same time, you're losing breath because you're trying to do... All right, let's try this because, good lord, this is taking forever. Okay, see if that will help me. Okay, there's another one. All right, let me go see if I can get up here. I need to get up here and get some breath. Come out here for a second. Ah! Oh, holy crap. Okay. That was horrible. Yep. I'm gonna go find a solid place. There we go. Okay. Catch my breath again. There we go. That's the part that makes this a little bit... It's only 5 to get. It's not super, super hard. But it's just tricky in the sense that you gotta stay swimming and up here in this part, as well as keep your breath and make sure you don't run out of breath. And then try to get these things dislodged from where they are. Oh. How did I end up picking up a freakish fin? That's a new one. Okay. So they can be a little tricky in the sense that you're trying to get these materials. All right. Okay, there's 3. I need 2 more. There's 4. Okay. See if I can get this before I run out of breath. Look at me go, Francesca. Okay. And then we got to be ready for Homie to be mad at me because he's going to be offended that I smacked him or smacked this way too many times. And I was not nice enough to the master's, eyeballs. All right, there we go. The nice thing is, so I got some freakish fins, so those should give me some new materials that I need. How dare you? You swore you would treat the master's eyes with respect. I did not expect you to take a hammer to them. By his own hand, the Lord of Destruction will rain punishment upon you for this infraction, for this heresy. Oh, do be quiet and listen for a change. You're one of the big splots in the children of Hargon, aren't you? Well, it just so happens that we're goo operating with your friends Helen and Zebedee. You should join us. You know Helen and Zebedee? Why did you not tell me this earlier? Very well. I will return with you. As we travel, you will confess to me all that you have done, or I will blow myself up, or blow you up myself. Is that your vehicle over there? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Oops, I accidentally got out of this. Hey. Oh, come on, dude. I need you to move. I need you to move. I accidentally hit the wrong button here. There we go. All right, let's go. Back to... Oh! Shnikes. And of course, his dragon tail and his pitchfork are right in the way. When you're trying to drive and somebody's blocking your view, he's a little oversized for this thing. Just saying. Okay. All right, bro. This is rather comfortable. Well, yeah, it's a little buggy. It'll be so much nicer when this thing actually flies. See if I can get back to my base without getting lost. Ah! That thing just tried to take me out. Oh, ooh. I have to say, his butt makes a better door than a window, just saying. What is the meaning of this? There we go. Okay. I was expecting a wooden ship, not this mechanical monstrosity. Well, that's on you, bro. Okay, and now we have Homie here. Okay, so this arc that you say will guide us to the salvation, are these the monsters that you claim aided you in building efforts? Well met, Adam. I see the builder's silver tongue has won you over. Why, yes, it has. Long time no see, you two. Builder has told me all about what is happening here. Still have many unanswered questions. However, I've decided to join you in hopes that those answers might explode into view. Okay. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a juicy inside information about Hargon's castle, would you? You seem to be pretty glued up on what's going on around here. Ah, yes. The castle. Sin. Did say she would need to go there and meet the Master of Destruction. I will tell you what I know. Hargon's castle is protected by a magical barrier. The barrier is generated by 3 dark beings who float high in the sky above us. Oh no, not more shadow fiends. And this slime, they can fly? I think it's slime we upgraded the up upgraded the buggy. I will tell you everything I know about these monsters in due course, but for now, I'd quite like to try my hand at some explosions. Wait, I mean building. Alright, so he joins the crew of the Ark. Yay. Alright. Yes, we did find the enormous eyeballs. Look at us go, Francesca. Those spheres contain tremendous levels of power. I calculate that they could be used to upgrade the buggy and fuel the Ark's propulsion drives. I calculate we'll have to use them very soon. You must store them safely until the time comes. Okay, well that's good. All right. That's a mighty fine weapon you've got there. In 04H, I could do with something like that. This old thing? The model has ceased production, but it was top of the range in its day. It still packs quite a punch. Just ask the Shadow Fiends. Oh, that old Threth bucket start talking. He never stops. Come on, Sin. Let's get out back to work. His battery might run out before he's told to. Commencing interminable ramble model. I remember when. Okay. Alright, and they're currently on schedule. Cool beans. Oh. Violent tremors. That's no bueno. Wakes up and goes berserk, he'll be done for. Alrighty. Welcome in. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go back to the Forbidden Altar, start making some more stuff. I would say we're like on the third part, like about 70, almost 80% complete on the Ark building, right before the very end of the main storyline quest to go rescue Malroth. Towards the end of it here, shouldn't be too much longer, but yeah, we're basically trying to rescue Malroth. If anybody's thinking of trying this game, this was originally a Nintendo Switch game. I had bought it off of GameFly, actually. Like, I had originally rented it and then bought it because I liked it so much. It's really cute, actually. I believe you can get it, like, it's backwards compatible, so it does run on my Nintendo Switch 2 system without a problem. And actually, like, obviously, it kind of makes it look a little bit better because of the graphics and whatnot with that. So, yeah, definitely, if you're thinking about trying it and you think it looks cute, I would definitely give it a try. It's a fun little game. I've gone back to it numerous times and just enjoy myself every single time I play it. Even though I know what's happening, I've played it multiple times, I still have fun with the you know, like the storyline, like reading some of the captions that happen, and just it's cute and adorable, and like it kind of gives you that Minecraft feel of building and being able to create a world that you want, but at the same time you got your storyline and your quest that's actually really engaging, and you have a lot of fun with it. So, you know, I some of these comments in here, I'm just like, man, the story writers are great in this. All right, let's go talk to Homan here. Find a way to reach the mysterious world between worlds, don't you? Yep, we do. Must all search our database for possible clues. Okay. Ooh. All right, so gonna do these again. Hee hee hee. Okay, there's what we need to basically create. Okay, so they're gonna keep going with the ARG, and I've got to actually build the upgrades for the buggy. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's get some more materials. Let's bring these guys out of the thing here because I want to probably need some of these for materials. I need to save those eyeballs. All right. And let's just start making some of the stuff I need. All right, what did that give me? Nope, not enough Malrothium. Okay. That might have. Yep. Okay. All right, so I think I have all the required parts for building this out. So, let's double check. Get these out of the way so they're just not impeding me. Okay. Those are already up there. So I just need to put in the vents and the pipes. Okay, so let's do... This gets tricky too, so... Do the light boxes first. That seems to be the... Okay. Nope. That doesn't go there. Okay. And then there's going to be on the back side of those. Nope, not that one. Am I looking at this wrong? I am. Totally am. Where am I? Oh, that's why. I'm standing in the wrong spot. Duh. Okay. still standing in the wrong spot. How am I standing in the wrong spot? Good lord. All right. That's what I was making a mistake on. Thinking I needed those little boxes. Okay. And then we're going to put bent pipes coming out of each of those. So let's do... Okay. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Ugh. Oh, now I'm just screwing it up even worse. Oh, come on. This... That's annoying. How am I... Come on now. This really shouldn't be that difficult. Why is that still going sideways when I don't want it to? That is just... annoying. No, it shouldn't be going sideways. Why the hell is it going sideways? Yes. No. Am I just doing it wrong? Probably. It's probably me. Alright, that's back up there. Fine. Oh, that is frustrating. That is really, really annoying and frustrating. It may just be me. Like, it's totally me at this point. I realize this. I'm just, for whatever reason, I've done this a million times before, and, you know, why I'm getting this wrong right now, no idea. But it's retarded, and I'm frustrated with myself. Because this really is, I've done this a million times. Why am I even having problems with this? Like, why? You know? You've got to be kidding me. All right, you know what? We'll come back to that for a second because I'm getting frustrated with it. It's annoying me. Why is this being so difficult with this? This is so annoying. When it's pointed down, it should automatically, like... It should do that. But get to that, and it wants to try to, like, not let you do it. What the hell? Alright, fine. Oh, I know why. Oh, that's dumb of me. I'm trying to put those pipes there, and the freaking these little things go there. No wonder it's not working. Duh. Oh my god. I'm being dumb. I'm so being dumb. Disregard all of that. There we go. Okay. This is my problem. No wonder it's not working. Okay. Alright, so I gotta have my little venti thingies in there. Okay, now I've got to try to get these little bent pipes right there on the back side. So... it? Ah, joint pipe. Where did I put my joint pipe? Did I not get a joint pipe? No wonder I'm having problems here. Okay. Yep. Need some of those. That would be helpful. Yep. I've built that so many times and yet completely epically fail sometimes. There we go. All right. Okay. We are at 96%. What else am I missing? Okay. So enormous eyeballs. So I need to put those up there. Let's see. Is there anything else I'm missing? Nope. So it should be it with these last two. All right. There we go. Got it finally complete. Minus my crazy, not really having a blonde moment there, I swear to God. Alrighty. Look at that. Finished work on the garage. There we go. Look at how cute that is. It glows. The buggy got some headlights. Welcome in. Thanks for watching. All right, just upgraded the buggy. It's got headlights now. It's looking all snazzy. Yeah, look at that, making the monsters happy. Okay. Ooh, you can now drive through the stifling darkness of the void at your leisure. No time to waste. You must slip into the world between worlds and bring back the captain to pilot the Ark. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's go take my little thing out here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I just realized. Need to eat something. There we go. And you know what? I might want to go get some of the meals they've cooked and put some of the materials back before I head off, because I'm going to have a battle when I get there. I know that. So I'm getting low on my health percentage over here. So let's put this here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Aha, yeah. See, they've made some food for me already, so I'm going to go ahead and just give them some of these items. Yeah, just take some of these meals with me. Because like I said, I'm going to have a battle. I know I'm going to end up having to use some energy. So, there we go. Okay, and now they can have those and I can come back and get more when I come back. So let's go with that one. Oh, and of course, monsters at the gate. Really? Just heal up, and of course they want to come in and tear me a new one for no reason. That's how oh, you know what? I just realized I haven't been over-making some of these altars. I've been picking them up off these guys. Good lord, how many unholy altars do they freaking jack and decide that they want to, you know, give to you when they die? Sheesh. I got a crap ton of those in my bags. Alright, let's try this again. So, I got 97%, close enough. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll have some more when I get down there. And I gotta go get the guy to pilot the boat. Well, ark, ship, you know, spaceship, whatever. Whichever way we're calling it this time. Running into everything. Nobody said that I was great at directions. I'm slightly directionally challenged. It's fine. Would help if I didn't run into things. Alright. Gotta go find homie here, and he's in the pitch blackness. Ooh! Now that's got headlights, you can actually see through here. Earlier in the quest line, it has you come in here and you can't see squat. And you got these guys. This guy right here, he's a jerk. Don't we just love the decor here? I mean, look at this. And pop out. Okay. Now, the cutest thing ever. Yeah, we're going to have a battle here. But I had to laugh because at the beginning of the game, you're on a Children of Hargon ship and he's bossing you around and whatnot. And, well, it's this guy. This guy right here who started the whole thing of you building. You're running to him. He's like, huh? What's a human doing in a place like this? Wait a minute. I recognize that face. Surely not. No, it's really you. My favorite cabin girl, now in Hargon's name. Did you survive that storm? Hey, don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. It's Captain Whitebones. You know, the captain of the slave ship that picked you up in Canslin. So what's your story then? How did you end up here? Oh, and then we've got the mean Malroth hand. And then we're in deep goo-goo. Little ketchup will have to wait. Orm's got us cornered. There's one thing for it we fight. Okay. They say the captain should go down with his ship, but they don't say anything about doing it twice. This way, Builder, we're safer on the shore. So now we gotta fight this arm. There we go. Attack power on. We're golden. Alright, come on, you. I can't reach you up there. See if I can get him to... Don't want to get too close over here. Something obviously needs to be triggered. Maybe I gotta go talk to Captain Whitebones. I guess I do. Alright, let's see. I thought he was just gonna attack. Alright, fine. Guess not. Oh, that's just rude. Hide behind that. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, you gotta wait for him to bring the hand down, and then you gotta whack it as many times as you can before he decides he's gonna start throwing shit again. I learned the hard way. You gotta hide behind this thing, otherwise you get pretty well screwed up. Alright. Now he's stuck again. Alright. You'd think I'd done this battle before. Of course, why didn't I remember the whole triggering effect, right? Silly. Absolutely silly on my part. Why did I do that? Why did I come out from the other side of that? Because I was over here just, you know, goofing off. Acting silly. And there we go. Oh, it's good to see your face again. And what a face it is. You've really grown since we last met. I barely recognize you. What happened to you? Well, you know, you got me into some shit, bro. That's what happened. Hey, you'll tell me everything if I agree to captain your ark. You built it to rescue a bunch of monsters, you say. Why am I not surprised? Even when you were stuck on my slave ship, you did everything in your power to serve the crew. You just can't help yourself. All right, I'll do it. I'll be your captain. But one condition. I want you to answer me a question. The same one I asked you way back when. Tell me, Builder, do you enjoy building things? Why, yes. Yes, I do. Of course you do. I had a feeling in my bones you'd say that. Right. It's a deal. You've got yourself a new captain. Take me to this ark of yours, and then I can't wait to see them a new ship. Oh. Gotta grab the stuff. Alright. Gotta grab his standard. Can't imagine why, but you always wear a bit of a head case. Alright. Take it if you want it. But you'll have to go grab it yourself. I'm not grabbing it. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oops. Is there anything down here that I'm missing before I go up there and go grab it? Let's see. Rest there. No, no, don't need to do that. This was my cell back when I started the game. Move out of your way, homie. Oh, yes, yes, I know. Come on. You're in my way, bro. Let's see. Whole back of the ship is gone. That's hilarious. Alright, well, back up the stairs it is. I'm not missing out on any other goodies up here, from what I can tell. For crying out loud. That was... Seriously. I'm so annoyed with myself. Not even seeing all the little spots. There we go. Alright. Grab the thing. There we go. Okay. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Ah! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's go get back in the buggy and get out of here. Take Captain Whitebones back to the Ark. You know, it's too bad at the end of the game you don't come back to this. Hang on. Why have I never seen that before? I don't want to go walking without the buggy because you can't see anything in here otherwise. Even with the torch, I tried that once before, so let's go in here. Let's see, what does homie here have to... Oh! Hang on. I've never seen... How did I miss this? Okay. You're building an ark to escape doomsday? Of course. Okay. I didn't see this guy on other playthroughs. I mean, I've seen him... I thought he wasn't one you could talk to. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Drasleaf. Okay. Cool. Well, we recruited him too while we were at it. Okay. That's fine. Let's try turning around. You turn in a really tight spot. Okay. Okay. Back to the mouth of the cave. All right. Captain Whitebones, long time no see. That's easily amusing. The Isle of Awakening, eh? Well, I never. You know, while we're driving, I just got to give him the download of what happened after, sounds like a proper adventure. Why, yes, I suppose it was. And, of course, chaotic, can't drive, crap. It's fine. Whee! Okay. Alright, get the eyes back to the ark over here. There we go. Holy scapula. The builder, did you make all this? Well, let's go ahead and add these guys in here. Sorry, but I have no idea. He's definitely alive, though I'd know if he was dead. Perhaps you could repay you in another way. By building. It may be a sin, but it's better than drifting in limbo for eternity. Cute. Okay, let's add this guy in here. All right, he's impressed. Of course he is. He's very impressed. He's cute. But that you said, the thing you said on the ride over about this world being an illusion created by Hargon, that really rattled me. I suppose you want to know how I wound up here. I'd love to know myself, but after we sank, all I remember is darkness. Then I woke up here. I thought I'd take a leaf out of your book and see if I could rebuild my ship, so that's what I've been doing ever since. Some of the other monsters came to say hello, but when they saw me trying to fix the ship, they called me a weirdo and kept their distance. He seems quite bad-hearted about that. Sticks and stones may make my bones and all that. Still, I think I understand the struggles you've had to go through. We're not that different, you and me. And now we're shipmates again. You leave the command of this ark with me. I'll make sure it's ship-shape for the maiden voyage. Oh, how sweet. He's a big old softy. All right. Well, he joins the crew of the ark. Awesome. All right. Let's talk to this guy. Almost done with the last parts of the quest. We're getting very close to the end of this thing, going to go rescue Malroth and to go through the final boss battle. Getting very, very close. You two seem thick as thieves. Do you know each other perchance? Why, yes. Yes, we do. Hee hee hee. That's so cute. An old friend, you say? Then you do fall into the strangest fellowships. Well, yeah. You seem to have a way with monsters that I've never seen before. Are you sure you're not one yourself? I jest. I jest. Now all that's left is to complete our work on the Ark and blast out of here. Luckily, you have a monster friend that can help you with that. Yes, we do. Alright, I think there's one more set of... Let's see. Alright. Alright, let's see. My Ark might look super duper, but it can't move. Yep, we know. Let's work on trying to bring this through. Missing information. Data match how we powered it up. Okay. Enormous eyeballs. Alrighty. Yep, I do have that. Place 2 enormous eyeballs side by side on the engine block and the arc will be ready. Okay, so I gotta get up there. Pull out my eyeballs. Oh, that's just ridiculous. There's one. There's two. Alright, we can fire up the arc now. Yep, we are at the very... right before all the cool guy stuff happens. Right before the boss fights and all of that. Scree, goodness me, who started the engine though suddenly? That gave me a rather nasty shock. Alright, 99%. What's going on? Okay. Something's not right. Perhaps there's something missing. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Come here, homie. What do you think? All right, Captain Whitebones. Now the engines are in place. The arc is complete. Let's get this thing moving. You what? It's not finished yet? But it will be once you've hung Hargan's stamp. But it will be once you've hung Hargan's standard up. Yes. Is that why you wanted it? To decorate your own ship. You do realize the children are the enemies of the builders everywhere, right? Well, each to his own, I suppose. If you don't want to hang our flag up on your ship, I won't stop you. Just hurry up and get the thing hung on a wall. Okay. On the bridge or by the altar, don't care where it goes, just stick it on a wall pronto so we can haul out of here. Okay.
Mamma
Well,
mia, no
let me
food
go
here
get
for
some of
Super
the...
Lulu. Let's say go find some treats. Wahoo. With bellies full, we'll have lots of fun adventures, okie dokie.
I'm grabbing all the foods because right after this, I'm going to pair off from these guys and I'm not going to be able to get any of this stuff again. So I've got to try to grab some of these hearts and some of the meals and whatnot. So I've got enough to kind of sustain me through the battles. Hopefully. So it's this, put that away. That. Maybe I should cook some of those. Because, yeah, this is gonna... Now they're cooking stuff for me. Well, biscuits. Alright. The kelp, I can do that. Okay. Alright, I think I got enough food, hopefully. Cross my fingers and toes. May or may not, but we'll see. We're just gonna put it up here. Nope. Can't put it there, huh? Okay. Well, was gonna put it on the bridge this time, but apparently no room to hang it on a wall. So, you know what? It's fine. You're in my way, bro. There we go. Alright, Captain Whitebones. Come, dude, come back here. Come back here. He went running off. I'm gonna make him come back to me. This is just silly. Come back here, dude. He goes running to go find me down below. And I'm not down below. I'm up here. Alright. Quick bio break. I'll be right back. Anybody pop done? I'm back. Thanks for holding for a second. I hit quick bio break. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can go talk to homie down here, because this dude, he's holding up my progress. Come back here, bro. Why'd you go down there? Why am I chasing you? You need to come to me. And now he goes back upstairs. You've got to be kidding me. Really? Hey, Captain Whitebones, quit running all over the place. Come back here and talk to me. Thank you. All right. He's happy now. Happy where you hung the Hargan standard, are you? I don't know why you want me to do such a thing, but if it makes you feel at home to see the old flag flying, you're all right, Builder. You know that? Okay. Yeah. All right, let's dude. Come on, dude. Thinking sprucing up the ship is all well and good, but the real reason you're here is to rescue your friend. Yep. But what if your friend doesn't want rescuing? No offense, but if he's who you say he is, he might not even remember you. Yeah, he wants rescuing. If something bad happens to me, like I stop being myself, would you? Yep. Would you hit me? Hard. Like wake me up and come to your senses hard. Can you do that for me? Yep, that was a promise we made. I can totally do that. It's fine. All right. But we're about ready to watch the arc with the monsters go flying off, and then I'm going to split off here shortly, and then we're going to go into going to actually find Malroth and rescuing him and going through the boss fights and all that. Uh-oh. All right. Stuff is mad. Arc is complete. Yay! The arc is complete. Look at us go, Francesca. One of the things I do like about this game is the fact that, like, you go get completion rewards and whatnot, so. We've given up destruction now. Oh, you don't think destruction has to be a bad thing? It's got its good points, too? Cool. And because this arc was built by us monsters, it's only right that we decorate it with our logo. Well said, Builder. You're all right. Nah, you're more than all right. You're just acceptable. The monsters like us. It's so cute. All right, let's stop talking and let's go rescue Malroth. Let's start getting the boss fights done. I need to get back to my Isle of Awakening so I can get some other things. All right, mission accomplished. Crafting complete. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Okay, Ark is ready to go. Before we can set sail, we need to save your friend. Yes, we do. All right, need to fly across the sky to reach it. Buggy can't fly. It's gonna be here shortly. Of course, we need to upgrade the buggy. Again, for the third time. All right. All right, what's the materials we need now? Thought I had all the materials. Uh-oh. Pissed off some monsters again. How much you want to bet? Yep. Need to go fight here. Okay.
Mamma mia. I may not get enough pets and treats. I want more adventures with you, my friend.
Alright, we're ready to engage the enemy. Yes, we are. Let's go. Okay. And... Yep. Okay, let's go hit something. Come on. Got all these monsters to help me out here. Alright. Gotta get 22 total of these shadow monsters. They come in waves. Base integrity is at 99%, which as long as we can keep them out here, we're fine. It's when they start migrating back over that way, they start doing some actual damage to the base. As long as you can keep them right here, you're golden. Most of the time, I'm pretty good at keeping them out here. They're not super hard to keep them in this spot. Every once in a while, they can get away from you. But it is nice when you got a whole bunch of monsters helping you fight, because they're kind of taking the deflection off you for a second. Gonna end up starting to go through a lot more fighting sequences. Oh! Looked away for half a second. Not cool. Bad juju. Well, that was rude. Did that just come out of his butt? Hey, look at me go getting a higher level. Alright, level 35. Nice. Cool. Theme, the Ark suffered some damage in the last battle. Yes, it did. Alright, they're gonna repair it. Cool. Welcome in. Thanks for hopping on and watching my stream. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, sad day. Sad day. Alrighty. Well, in
Or
0
Mamma Mia, not enough A
four
pets and A
H.
treats? No worries, let's say go on an adventure. Wahoo! I'll find all the snacks and attention I need.
Aw, my kitty's so emotional. Alright. Well, N04H is on the fritz. No bueno. He got killed in the last battle. Well, almost killed in the last battle. You think you're gonna repair me? Engaging laughter circuits. Laughter circuits fail to engage. Do not overestimate your skills. Do not hesitate. Recycle my components, and I will live on in your buggy. This is my final wish. Okay. Uh-oh. He's sacrificing himself for the buggy. Uh-oh. He wants me to destroy him. Sad Banda. Sad day. We gotta destroy the dude? Alrighty. Aw. The monsters are all sad now. But his final wish was there. Okay, speaking of which, what you got there? Okay. Oh, N04H's heart. Alrighty. Well, now that the Buggy's got a personality and can fly, we're good to go. Alright. Is this the same Buggy whose name I unfairly ridiculed? I can hardly recognize it. Incredible. The jets that shoot from the wheels allow the machine to float in the air and can this energy also be redirected from fire from its eyes. Nice. The buggy's complete. Magic barrier protecting Hargon's castle can be destroyed. Look at us go. Okay. You finally save your friend. Yes, yes we can. Okay. Well, really quick, let me go see if they made any more food because I'm getting ready to go into battles. And yes, they have. Okay, cool. All right. I'll leave that there. Oh, the Sword of Kings. Ah, nice. I got myself a new sword. Oh, wait, no. Give me that back. I need that. Oh, that was dumb. Almost did not keep my sword. Oof. Okay. Hang on. Let's switch this back. What am I doing here? All right. Equip that. All right. Let me put my fire blade away because, fire blade's a good fire blade. All right. I am fully upgraded on my weapon, my hero shield, and the royal armor. And then I've pretty much got everything here except for this little doohickey, which I'll get off of the Hairy Hermit later, or like when I get back to the Isle of Awakening. I got to get some more mini medals to get that, but I've pretty much got all the other ones on that. So pretty much fully upgraded. I'm level 35 on my actual level. I believe max is 40 on this, I think. All right. Finally flight worthy. All right. And of course, our N0 4H, he's alive in the buggy because he gave us his heart. Okay. Appreciation and destruction aren't enemies, they're friends. They're frenemies, that's what they are. They're frenemies. All right. On to the next part. Some violent shaking, just saying. Okay. This is where we're going to split off. Going to start getting to the actual moving on part here. Okay. So the world is Doomsday's finally come. The world is getting sucked up. It's illusionary, but the monsters are trying to get the hell out. All right. True face of the destruction. At long last, the illusion begins to fade. Okay. We're fully prepped for launch, Builder. All you need to do is rescue that mate of yours. Don't worry about the Ark. It's in safe hands with me at the helm. Okay. Well, I lost my last ship, so maybe it won't be that safe, but I'll do my best. Glad he admits that. Oh, that's funny. Okay. What could go wrong, right? Uh, I find that amusing. I've played this game, I don't know how many times, like three or four, five, almost five times actually. And every time the dialogue gets me. Never fails. It's just amusing, and I love it. This is the cutest game. All right, you'll do your best. Cool. I gotta take off and go shoot some stuff. All right. Okay. Yep. You could escape with us if with us instead. Yeah. No. Gotta go rescue Malroth. Yep. Yep. Thought as much. Sorry, I was ghoulish of me to ask. Yep. All right. Hop in the buggy when you're ready and get going. Parting gift. May they put fire in your belly and courage in your heart. Aw, they made me a whole bunch of food. How sweet of them. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, isn't it about slime you get going? We squish you all the best in finding your friends. Squish you. I just know we'll see each other again someday. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right. How did I end up with a big ass flower? That's fine. We'll put it there. Put this down on my stuff. All right. There's all my health stuff, so when I go fight, cool, I got it. All right. Because I'm gonna need that, because going right into battle. All right. Ready to fly. All right, there's the N04H.
Yawns Mamma Mia, need a some siesta time. Okie dokie, off to La La Land I go. Snores softly.
My cute little Pando Lilu kitty. I'm enjoying that too. It's so much fun. All right. Coordinating Fields of Shadow Fiends. Yep, okay. All right. Now I've got to go shoot some stuff out of the sky. Thrusters. Okay. Do not turn back. Okay. All right. Press X to take off and B to drop down and Y. Okay. So now I gotta go shoot some stuff out of the sky to get the barrier down over by the castle. Ooh. Rude. I am doing horrible at this. It would be helpful if I actually hit the freaking thing. Ugh, I'm doing horrible at this. Just horrible. Okay, let's see if I can try to actually hit the... There we go. Okay, that one's down. Cool. Alright, so there's one. Now I gotta go find the other ones. Because basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get into the castle, but I can't get into the castle until I shoot down the monsters basically guarding the area. That's my arc. That's all the way, those monsters in the arc. So I've got to go shoot down all the barrier monsters so I can actually get into the castle. There's another Medusa. Okay, and now I'm getting a little bit more used to the controls on this thing. Okay, got that one down. All right, need a third one. Okay. All right. Now that made it so all these barriers here are gonna let me go past them now. Oh, there's our hairy hermit. How'd he get here? Homie's supposed to be back on the Isle of Awakening. But, evil Hargon dude came and stole him before I got sucked into the portal. So yeah, let's go rescue the hairy hermit. All right, let's fly this way. All right, hairy hermit, dude, what's up, man? What's the matter? You thought Hargon killed me, did you? Ho ho ho. This dude's got an obsession with three words every time he talks. All right. I have got something to tell you. I've never thought I got the chance to say this back on the Isle of Awakening. Every time you completed one of the tablet targets, a little bit of building came back to the island, and with it a fragment of my memory. After a while, I remembered enough to start sticking things back together. I realized that the Legend of a Builder was in fact me. Well, what a surprise. What a surprise. What a cute little dude. All right. I arrived in Middenhall, or should I say the illusion of it. It was clear to me that the art of building had been lost, so I set about trying to bring it back. Del- Deltree, Goldie Rocks, Moonbrook Castle, all my handiwork. Even the builder's bells and mind-bending puzzles about the land were all made by me. But I was dogged by the children of Hargon every step of the way. I finally fled to the Isle of Awakening, but I barely had any life left in me. My legacy of those stone tablets and my final creations in this world or any other. I'd given up ever seeing the power of building return to the island until you rocked up and changed all that. And change it you did. You've got a way with blocks that I could never hope to emulate, even in my wildest dreams. And expect off to find Malroth. Yes, we are. Your friend is sleeping in the bowels of the castle. Those blue flames will lead you to him. All right, so we got to follow the blue flames to find Malroth. And of course, there's going to be beasts blocking the paths. They're just go walking right through. They're illusions and will vanish in your wake. Okay, cool. So really, don't spend too much time fighting the bad guys. All right. All right, let's start following the blue flames. Let's see. Let's go this way. All right. All right. Well, here's our throne room. Isn't that cute? Gotta take a minute to sit on the throne, you know? All right. Well, I suppose let's just go beat up Hargon and get through this. Oh, of course. And Hargon, welcome, stranger. Who dares set foot inside my fortress? Is that you, builder? Why, yes. Yes, it is. I'm gonna come and screw you up, man. All right. No place for a pathetic, powerless creature such as you. Well, you know, that's your opinion, bro. All right, wriggle away whence you came, worm, and suffer the full force of my wrath. Yeah, no. Um, you can want to do that all you want, but I'm just gonna try to like keep moving over here. Come on. Eh. Uh. Oof. Don't be sucking me into portals now. Let's not do that. Keep running. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. 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 All right. Come on. Trying not to get sucked into portals. Following the blue flames. Blue flames. Keep going. Keep going. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Blue flamies. Okay, here we go. Oh, this guy. All right, let's watch his little things here. Oops. Oops. Oh, rude, dude. All right. Well, I didn't do too well on that. It's fine. All right. Let's ignore him. Okay.
Yawn Mamma Mia, it's a time to take a nap. Okie dokie, here we go. Dozes off.
Hmm. Kitty's gonna go take a nap, as all cats do. All right. So, got some more blue flames. Follow those back around. Okay. Down into the bowels of the castle. Headed off to go grab Malroth. Then we got this guy over here. Let's try to ignore him. No, 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 no. Rude. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore him. Ignore him. Stop sucking me into stuff. You rat bastard. All right. Yeah. Now we're down here. So it's the nah. Oh come on, you twat waffle. All right. There we go. All right. Dude, I didn't have to fight him. It's fine. All right. And now we really gotta go get ourselves grody. Look at this. Ew, gotta go running through all the red stuff. So gross. All right. Blue flames, still following those. Gotta go find Malroth. And let me go eat something here really quick. There we go. It might be helpful to get my strength back up, because I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting some stuff here in a few minutes. Well, actually, I know I'm going to be, so it's fine. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, you rat bastard. You know what? Trick is just to ignore these guys. It's just, you gotta try to not get hit by their... There we go. Oh, I'm an irritation. Okay. Well, you're gonna be really irritated when I go get Malroth and I start beating you up. It's fine. All right, let's go get our buddy here. Almost down to him. All right, where's my... There they are. Gotta keep looking around for the blue flames. It's the only way you find them in this maze. It's a big-ass castle, but it's basically like a maze, because if you don't follow the blue flames, you're not gonna find him. All right. Hang on. There's a blue flame there. Oh, there we go. That's where I need to be. All right, Hargon. Let's get over here. Now we're into the part where, we're going to have to go through some dialogue. And, the boss is just going to be ranting, because that's what they do. Yep. Okay. All right. Figuring homie here. Thought I told you to leave. Well, you did, but don't care. What business could a maggot like you possibly have with a high priest Hargon? He's got a really weird mwahaha. Perchance you came in the hope of defeating Lord Malroth in battle. No. Is that so? If not to fight him, then you must have come to save him. Well, yeah. What's with the ka ka ka? It's wahahaha. It would seem you have not lost your sense of humor, though I have certainly forgotten your lowly station. Yeah, okay, dude. All right. You are no hero. You are not but a drudge, a dog's body, and yet you dare to defy the master of destruction and his almighty high priest. I do. Yeah. Most amusing. Okay. Malroth is already awakened and is a little preoccupied with putting his newfound powers to work at the moment. Hard to set on seeing him. I'm sure I can arrange an introduction. Yeah. Yeah, let's summon Malroth. All right, let's get this going here. Enough with the dialoguing. Oh, there he is. Never got to thank me for turning me back into the master of destruction. Okay. And his true terrifying form. I mean, in one respect, he looks like a dragon. In another respect, he looks like a sea creature. Pretty interesting there. Yeah. But all his materials on him, yeah, like all of those were just the materials I used to build all this stuff. All right. Tell you what, little thank you, I'll eat you. Okay. Prepare to be consumed. Well, I might fight back, just so you know. Let's start smacking you, dude. Rude. Okay. Ah! He's not liking that. Sin, you were always such a wimp. How did you get so strong? Well... No, it's not you, it's me. There's something inside me tearing me apart. What have you done? Ah! This is very dramatic. You'll pay for this. You'll pay. Of course I will. But you know what? That's okay. I'm just going to sit here and keep beating you up. Oops. All right. Oh, that was rude. Okay. Oop. Admittedly, I'm doing an epic fail at, like, avoiding the, Alright, come on. Give me Malroth. I gotta beat you another time, so, you know. I'm doing a really lousy job of avoiding all of his shots. Give me Malroth. Come on, dude. Oh. Yep. He's fighting the inside. Ah. Malroth from inside. Alright. You have to finish me. I gotta dramatically kill him. Sad panda. Happy we got to say goodbye. Okay. Alright. Do it now. Alright. No. Splat. This cannot be! Well, it is. Alright. Somewhere deep inside, you can feel her friend's life force flickering still. Can't skip past this. Okay, come on. Oh, there's Malroth.
Ciao, my friends. Super Lilu has arrived. Let's say go on an adventure, shall we? Okie dokie. Mamma mia, here we go.
Meddling builder, you will regret crossing me. Will I, though? Will I? I guess. All right. Okay. And now I gotta fight Dragon Dude again. Because, it wasn't enough to kill him the first time. You gotta kill him a second time. It's like I said, dramatic. And of course, he's got to sit here and monologue. And of course you can't just skip right through it because, you know, he's got a monologue. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And he's back. Yeah, gotta find him again. All right. You done monologuing, dude? Yes, we know it's his true form. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. We've been taken for a ride. Yeah, you kind of have. His powers returned. Of course it has. That's okay. I got Malroth back. It's fine. All right, dude. Come on. Stop monologuing. Let me skip past this. Apparently, you got to sit here and, you know, read this for the longest time. The first thing he'll destroy is me. Oh, okay. All right. Come on, dude. Like, can't skip past this. Gotta wait for him to finish monologuing, and it takes forever. They assume you can't read. Okay, here we go. Finally. Let's try to see if I can actually avoid his. I doubt it. I'll probably be a really shit battle, but it's fine. It's okay. Oh, dude, you're back to monologuing again? Come on, I thought I was gonna get to hit you. Waiting on hold with dispatch here. Seriously. Come on, bro. Yeah, yeah. Okay. To destroy the world of illusion. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yes, we know it's your. Can we get on to the battle? All right. Let's stop monologuing here. Come on. Yes, yes. Appetite for destruction pleases me. This shall be done. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Can we get past the monologuing so we can just fight you and get the main story quest done, please? That'd be nice. Thanks. All right. All right. Yes. Okay. You gotta let me hit you now? Would that be possible? Saving? Okay. Great. Can we smack you now? I gotta fight you a second time. Come on. It's gotta load. This last sequence of the game. I love this game, but oh my gosh, this last sequence of just the monologuing and just getting through all the talking points. Ugh. Okay. Okay. There we go. We got Malroth. Cool. Oh yeah, that's right. He's not gonna let me smack him yet. I gotta grasp Malroth. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotta go find me, but now I'm playing as Malroth. I will have to fight his other self here shortly, but forgot. I gotta go try to see if I can make Malroth a builder now. He's gonna find it difficult, but that's okay. Uh-oh. What's this? Blood? Uh-oh. You have me going for a second, then you can drop the act now. Worried Malroth. Okay, gotta make a dose of medicinal herb. Don't be silly. I can't make a thing. You know that. You watched me try enough times. Huh? You know the Master of Destruction can't make anything, but maybe I can? Ah, I see where you're coming from. All right, I'll give it a shot. All right. How do I do this? All right, Malroth, let's try to make you a builder, bro. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Medicinal leaf. Okay. Gotta find the table. Yeah, Malroth's gonna get frustrated. That's okay. Here goes. This is hopeless. I'm never gonna do it. Okay. Back to Malroth. Sorry, I've got somebody talking in my ear here for a minute. Um, family stuff. All right. Malroth's trying to make a medicinal herb to help heal me. Why isn't it working? Why? I have to keep trying. I have to. Yeah, you kind of do, Malroth. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Aw. So sad. Malroth's defeated. What am I doing? Sid never built stuff like this. She always had a great big smile on her face as she worked. And I always enjoyed watching her do it, too. There you go. Smile, bro. Smile, Malroth. Gotta stop trying so hard. Just gotta have fun with it. Yep. You got this, Malroth. Hey, look at that. Malroth got it complete. I did it. I did it. I
Yawns
did it.
Mamma Mia, it's a sleepy time. Let's go take a nap, then we'll have more adventures, okie dokie. Snores.
All right. Cool. Malroth is officially a builder. Good to have you back. How are you feeling? Oh, there, don't get angry at me. What did I do? Well, you were being a jerk before you fucking left, dude. Well, if you put it like that, I suppose I did tell you I never wanted to see you again and then got myself kidnapped in Ultimate Agent Evil. I'm sorry about that. It won't happen again, I promise. All right, still, don't you think you're overacting just a little bit? Go on, turn that frown upside down. Way to just minimalize it there, Malroth. All right. Smiling like an idiot suits you much better. Yep. Okay, we'll go with it. Seriously, though. Sorry about what I said in Moonbrook. I didn't mean any of it. I was just lashing out. Yeah, we know. It's okay. We forgive you. It's fine. Let's go beat up the baddies. All right, flashing lights. Alrighty. Okay, well, let's start a new quest here. Need to go over there and put a stop to whatever it is they're doing. Okay. Yes. Give him the club. All right. Made him happy. He got his club back. It's my old club. I can't believe you lugged that thing all the way here. Why, yes, friend. Yes. But it means a lot you did. Thanks. All right. All right. Let's go. Whoop. Wait a second. Need to get back over to my buggy. This thing's crazy. Since when did you get so good at building stuff? Hey, just don't hog the steering wheel, okay? I want to go too. This is amusingly. This is the fun part. Okay. Okie dokie. So be it. Alright, come on, dude. Stop monologuing. This boss fight is famous for monologuing. And he's not even actually talking. It's just, you literally gotta sit here and read this. That's the one thing I really wish the game creators would have been a little bit better about, is just make this a little bit quicker through this, because this is literally the end boss fight to basically beat the storyline. And he just takes for sweet time getting started. Like, come on, bro. Okay. Woo! Shoot! Woo! And of course I'm getting hit, like, every 2 seconds. Yikes! Woo! Eek! He's kicking my butt. Ah! Come on, Malroth. Eek. Hard to really avoid the fire. Woo! Mwahaha! What do you make of my master's true power? Fearsome, is it not? Yeah, it's annoying. Shut your trap, Hargon. Why do you want to destroy everything anyway? What do you hope to achieve? Mwahaha! An imbecile could never hope to comprehend lofty ambitions such as mine. Well, I suppose I'll do the only thing an imbecile can. Oof! Insolent wretch, you'll live to regret that before you die. Despite what the old bat ears are saying, I don't think the monster's anywhere near full strength yet. What are we gonna do? Try to think of a way we can take him down. Until then, all we can do is hang on here. This should help. Nice. Rude. Uh-oh. This guy again. Mwahaha. Do you not see that you are utterly powerless? Do you not comprehend that death awaits you? I think you're the one that doesn't get it, Hargon. What do you think's going to happen when everything's destroyed? The children of Hargon will cease to exist. Your teachings, everything you believe in, will be gone. Mwahaha. I know it, and I welcome it. Sure about that, dude? I'm already dead. The scions of Erdrick made sure of that, but I shall not go alone. They too shall die. Their dreams, their beliefs, everything will be reduced to nothingness. Is it happening as we speak? Can you not feel the fabric of the world dissolving around you? Is it not the most glorious sensation? I must bear witness to the destruction of the world, to the destruction of everything. I will watch myself as myself is destroyed. This is what I want, what I've always wanted. Form is not forever. It is destined to disintegrate. Creation and destruction are in constant opposition, ceaselessly vying for superiority. Destruction is destined to destroy creation forever, and there's nothing you can do to change that. No, you're wrong. Wrong about creation and destruction. I saw what happened on Furrowfield, on Crumbledon, and on Moonbrook. Built the D tree, the pubs, the castle, whatever she made, it changed things for the better. And then the Dale tree got destroyed, or when Babs turned to stone, or your armies attacked us, that changed us too. We worked harder, we got better. Well, yes, we did. Alright. Rambled long enough. Yeah, we're monologuing quite a bit here. Monologues. You're in Disney. Okay. For a ghost, Hargon's certainly got a lot life left in him. Yeah. Slightly annoying. Alright. Hargon just likes to keep popping up. Alright. Swat. Come on, Hargon, tell us the truth. When you were alive, wasn't there something you wanted to do? I beg your... You know what I mean. You wanted to make something. You wanted to destroy everything so that you could build a world. Your perfect world. No, you're wrong. You're no different from Sin. Oh, no different from that accursed builder? Preposterous. She and I are nothing alike. Nothing! You know what, Hargon? You're actually not a bad builder yourself. The world you built was only an illusion, but it's a pretty convincing one. While it lasted.
Time for a siesta. Okie dokie, let's go catch some
Insolent
zeds.
little
Curls up and sleeps.
If it weren't for you, me and Sid would never have met. Without the world you made, I'd never realize how much fun building is. Way to mess with this guy's head. Look, Hargon, your time's almost up. But in your next life, I hope you get to make a few good friends. I'm speaking from experience. Nope. Yeah. Making friends, building for fun, the thought alone makes me want to retch. However, if and only if you can destroy the Master of Destruction, I will consider what you've said. Prove to me the power of friendship. Show me what building can achieve. The dramatics. Youch, that stings. How are we supposed to avoid an attack like that? Can you think of a way we can guard against it? A little light bulb, of course. All right. The beam barrier. Ow, that hurt. Looks like we really got him angry now. Maybe we can use this to our advantage, though. Next time he comes in for the kill, we gotta hit him before he can hit us. But we can't do this by halves. We need to sock him with some sort of super weapon, or we'll be toast. Martial Knight of Moonbrook, and it installs a Kazapple cannon. Good thinking. Let's hope it packs a powerful punch. All right. We can do the... Okay. Malroth gets his mojo back. Look at him go, Francesca. Aw, Malroth gets a mallet. Look at that. So cute. And just completed the final boss. So now I'm going back to the Isle of Awakening. We're back, and it's dark. You came back. I always knew you'd make a safe return from the battlefield and never once gave up hope. It's good to see you once more. Lulu's very emotional about this, apparently. Darn cute. All right. Yeah, we patched things up. We're good. All right. Malroth is looking very yellow. Glorious golden glow. Ooh, godlike superpowers. Did you really just say godlike superpowers? Yes, yes I did. You must have taken a knock to the head while you were away. Hate to interrupt the reunion, but the world's about to end. Shouldn't we try to do something? Yeah, that might be a good idea. At least the three of you should make preparations to flee with Brownbeard. None of you hail from this world. These two always have a plan up their sleeves. Yep. You do have a plan, don't you? Well, yeah. Well, that was slightly ungrateful there, Lulu. All right, off to the mountaintop. Dude, Brownbeard, what the hell, man? All right, well, apparently he's pretty emotional too. All right, come on, Lulu. There we go. Gotta pass all the friends on the way up to the temple, apparently. They're all hiding. It's all dark. Dougie and Doogie. She's yelling at us, stop dawdling. Look, woman. Why are you yelling at us, man? God forbid we take the scenic route. Okay. And back to the temple, where this all started before I went to go grab Malroth. All right, Bonanzo. What you got? A minute. All right. We're gonna build a new world. Okay. Definitely. You what? Malroth's got godlike superpowers now, so, you know, he's gonna use them. It's fine. If you do this, won't you run the risk of losing your special powers? Yeah, that's okay. Risk worth taking. Okay. You're always a danger-seeking sort. I see you haven't changed. All right. And thanks for coming to save me. Yep. All that can wait. Yep. Make a pretty good team. Yep. Okay. Okay. You might have been right about that part. Okay. Rebuild the world. Yes. Let's do the end credits here. And ooh, shiny. All right. There is the end. All right, that is the end of the Dragon Quest Builders 2 as far as the storyline. Now, obviously, once the storyline goes through, or sorry, the end credits, you can go back and replay on your Isle of Awakening and build more stuff and more blueprints. And then there's some other DLCs that they have for this game as well. So once this is done, you can kind of go back into your Isle of Awakening and do a whole bunch more stuff. But I just completed the actual in storyline and got Malroth back and got the world back into existence from almost being destroyed. But if you just popped in, thank you so much for coming in and taking a quick gander at my channel. I'm basically playing games that just are fun for me, so just trying to enjoy some game time and just chill, basically. So thanks for watching. I appreciate anybody who stopped by, and follow or subscribe for more, and be playing more content here soon.